the House, bipartisan talks in the Senate screeched to a halt while Boehner tweaked his plan to make it more attractive to conservatives, with less than a day and a half to go until Treasury's deadline. That had Delaware Senate Democrat Chris Coons extremely worried.
Do the math. We're in very dangerous territory. I think this is really reckless.
After meeting at the White House with President Obama, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi warned that she and her fellow Democrats had no intention of voting for Boehner's
transfer complete. Percent Republican votes.
But many conservative House Republicans are balking as well at what Boehner proposed, including Florida freshman Ted Yoho.
I can't support this bill because there's no meat in it. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Still, House leaders announced the Rules Committee would be meeting late in the afternoon to prepare a floor vote later in the evening on Boehner's plan. Then Rules Committee Chairman Pete Sessions of Texas announced none of that would happen.
There will be no action, no votes, and the Rules Committee will not be involved.
The Boehner plan was dead. Fitch Ratings, meanwhile, announced it was considering downgrading the AAA rating for U.S. debt. Javier Becerra, the number 3 House Democrat, told CNN whatever happened next was all about the Speaker Boehner.
Republicans are now playing with other people's money. If the Speaker doesn't want to play with other people's money, he'll now put a bill up that will get a bipartisan vote and pass quickly.
That bill could be the bipartisan deal worked out in the Senate, but with the Senate's slow-moving procedures, even if Boehner were willing to take it up, there's little chance of it being enacted by tonight's midnight deadline. David Wellman, NPR News, the Capitol.
Okay, tonight's midnight deadline. Finally reached the moment to think very seriously about just what will happen if a deal is not reached to raise the debt ceiling by that deadline. Treasury Secretary Jack Lew has warned Congress that tomorrow, October 17th, the government will likely have only about $30 billion on hand to fund daily expenditures